Hey, it's me, OGDuffy, off game hunting today, guys. Oh, yes. I'm off to that beautiful little seaside town known as Whitstable. Now, the thing is there, guys, there's no CEX. There's no independent retro game shops that I know of. And there's a few charity shops, though. So I did one of these a while ago. We're going to go and chance our arm in the charity shops and see if we can come up with anything at all. Wish me luck, guys. It's charity shops. Let's hope there's no FIFA. Let's go. Kicking off in the first charity shop, spotted some vinyls straight away. I always look in the vinyls. Every now and then you find something half decent, but let's be honest, most of the time it's old toot like that. Captain Beaky, Pat Boone, Night at the Opera, my God. So what if that's your cup of tea, but unfortunately it's not for me. Next charity shop here did find a few games in here, a few PS2 games, a Wii game and a PS2 Kingdom Hearts. So all in all, everything wasn't dry and it was refreshing to see games that weren't FIFA. So all in all, good. Although that said, Big Brain Training Academy did sneak itself in there. How many copies of that game was sold? Although to be fair, it wasn't a DS copy, it was a Wii copy, which was refreshing to see. So all in all, not so bad, a pleasant start. Onwards and upwards, me thought. As I always say, you gotta keep looking. It's when you don't look, you're gonna lose out. Now this one showed some promise. I mean, look at that whole wall of like DVD cases, and I thought there's got to be a game amongst that lot, surely. But guess what? Nothing, nada, not a thing, not even one. Not even a copy of FIFA amongst that. Oh dear, desperate days. A few CDs there and stuff, but I don't really go in for CDs, got loads up with me lot. The Royal Navy Reserve pub there was calling me, but no, I went in the cancer research first, and there were some games in here, guys, the good news. FIFA 12, 13 and 14 all on the Xbox 360, along with sort of another couple of 360 titles. £2 each they wanted for each of these, the 12, 13 and 14 there, which are currently going for 50 pence each at CEX. So I know it's charity, guys, but hey, you know. Anyway, some more vinyls, had a look through, and the usual toot in here, including Mr. Leo Sayer, yes, him with the hair. And this, Julio Iglesias. Now, my nan used to love Julio Iglesias. Now, is it just me? But any guys out there who collect vinyls, I'm seeing so many copies of that album. What's going on? Back from Whitstable. Now, as you know, I like travelling around. I love looking for games in various places. The only problem with Whitstable, it's a lovely seaside town, don't get me wrong. It's really quaint, lovely little eateries, great pubs. And you know, I do like a pint or two. And there was plenty of charity shops, but no specific game shops and no CEX. So, I thought I'd go along. We had a great day out anyway, and I'll chance my arm and see if we could find anything in those charity shops. Now, I did find some games, alright, and we'll come to them, the ones I picked up. But unfortunately, as with the situation most of you are facing anyway, which you report back, you know, in the comments and stuff, you're all sort of saying the same thing. Finding anything decent at the moment in a charity shop is very few and far between. I mean, we've got our usual culprits. You've got your FIFAs, you've got your Call of Duties and your games like that. And of course, if you're lucky enough to find any DS games in particular, you know it's going to be brain training, don't you? Or Imagine Me as a School Teacher or something Pet and all that. You know, them sort of titles, yes. Or Puzzler. Puzzler is another one that you find loads of. So, you know, it's usually generally the same sort of games. I mean, don't get me wrong, every now and then you have an amazing find, and I have an amazing find. I mean, obviously, I always go back to that one I had back to Silent Hill. £2 or £2.50, and PS1 Silent Hill game, fully and complete. I'm beginning to think those are once in a lifetime pickups, but hey, that's why we keep looking. So now, as I say, I've got some games, nothing to really get too excited about, but before I jumped on the train there to Whitstable, I popped into my local series and I picked up a few games for my son, little OG, because I'm quite excited about these. I'm probably more excited than he is deep down, but don't tell him. Our secret. Anyway, guys, let's go grab a beer and then I'll show you them pickups I got. Beer of choice this week. My God, is this? Are we in for a treat? Right, this is called Ultra Phase. It's 8.4 IPA, which means it's a double IPA. North Brewing Company. 8.5%, 8.4. That is a strong IPA, guys. Let's get this cracked open. Let's get it poured and let's see how this bad boy looks. Glass in hand. Here we go, guys. I think this is going to be a dangerous beer. Dangerously good or dangerously bad. Oh, smells very tasty. Let me get the angle on there for you. I don't know if that's too close to the camera. But let's get a pour. I tell you what, it smells really fruity. I mean, my smell is nothing to go by if we're being absolutely honest, because obviously, long COVID and all that, I don't smell like I used to. But I tell you what, it's obviously not a clear beer, as you can see, but at that strength, I wasn't expecting it to be. I tell you what, it smells good. Here we go, 8.4%, guys. You would not think for 1 minute that that is 8.4% volume. That's a rather tasty beer. Anyway, get to them pickups. Firstly, the charity shop finds. As I say, nothing too exciting, so don't get overexcited, guys. But the condition of these were really quite nice. SSX on PS2. You will see a bit of a theme running through this. I mean, that was £1, okay? £1. I mean, I don't think I've ever played an SSX game. I mean, it's snowboarding by EA Sport Games. But, I mean, as you can see, they're absolutely immaculate condition, all of these. All complete. Covers and that very, very nice. So, SSX, I assume that's the very first one. And then I've got, on PlayStation 2 equal, SSX 3. Again, £1 this one. New music by Fatboy Slim, Nerd and more. Over 1,000 customisations and rewards. I'm sure these are probably pretty good games. I mean, it's EA. It's like a sporty title. I'm assuming it's backflips and that sort of stuff. There's an EA catalogue in here, actually. Advertising all sort of the later game releases and stuff. But take a look at that. Might be an interesting one. And the third one I got from the charity shop, before we come to them CX pickups, is this. And it's SSX Tricky. It's at 8.4% double IPA, I tell you. Hey! Anyway, guys, £3 this, and I saw it, and I looked at it, and I thought, blimey, that's a bit heavy. But then CEX are selling this for £3. So at the end of the day, I thought for £3, it's charity, £5 for them 3 games. What's not to love, guys? You know what I mean? I thought I can't go wrong there. I think the SSX games have got a very good name. I don't think they're too bad at all. So they'll be going on the shelf. And then to the 3 pickups I got on the PS3. Now I got these just before we left. Again, nothing major or exciting here, but it's given. I'm excited, and Little OG's excited. Now those that watch the vlog know Little OG for the PS3. Bought himself the Guitar Hero, the Les Paul one. That's the model he liked. And that wasn't cheap. And he didn't realise, but we need a dongle. So he's pre-ordered the dongle. So by the time next week's vlog's out, I've probably got the dongle and we're going to go face to face, me and Little OG, head to head. So of course I had to get him some Guitar Hero games. And I just went online and had a quick look at the Guitar Hero games that my local CX had. So I went and picked them up for him while I was down there. Guitar Hero 5. Just quickly, some of the songs on here that excite me. Let's have a look. Nirvana, smells like Teen Spirit and Lithium Live. Megadeth, Sweating Bullets. The Killers, Johnny Cash. What's Johnny Cash song? Ring of Fire. Oh, wow. Well, I've had that a few times. Blink 182, The Rock Show, Bush, Camden, Countdown, okay. Coldplay, My Place. It's a bit of a mix on that one. Now, I have to confess, I do enjoy Guitar Hero. I'm no good at it, but hey, I'm not telling Little OG that. I'm just telling him I'm going to kick your backside, son. I do recall back in the day, he had it on the Xbox 360, and I think he had all the variants. So he had Van Halen, and he had the Metallica, the AC/DC was Rock Band, if I recall, but he was good on it, and he was quite fast, unlike me. Legends of Rock, Guitar Hero 3, 70 tracks on this one, Anarchy in the UK. Bit of the Sex Pistols going on. Bangs of drum, Sheriff Rock, Balls on Parade, Paranoid, bit of Sabbath. One, of course, Metallica. Oh yeah, so some great songs on that one. I'm looking forward to that. Welcome to the Jungle. Number of the Beast, bit of Maiden. I do love me metal, guys, so I think that's definitely play. And I've got this Guitar Hero World Tour. Again, on here, some great songs. Beastie Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Who remembers the Beastie Boys back in the day? My God, they were in the newspaper every other day, weren't they? They really were. Getting drunk and flying around the world doing naughtiness. Oh dear, how to be a rock star, eh? Van Halen, Hot for Teacher. Willie Nelson, On the Road Again. Bit of Willie Nelson. Well, that might be cool. Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Trainer, Mr. Crowley. Oof, great songs, both of them. About a Girl by Nirvana. I'll tell you what, so all in all, right, we're looking at a load of songs on there. And I mean, for the prices, £1, £1.50, and that Guitar Hero 5, another £1.50. I mean, cheap as chips. And these games are going to give me and little OG so much fun and entertainment. They really are. But anyway, guys, it's over to you now. And what I want from you is the following. The last decent game you found in a charity shop. Drop it in the comments as always, because it's great to get that community chat going on. Or are you a bit like me? You have had no major finds of late, but you've had there's little bits of fodder like that, bit of shovelware as you call it. But I mean, SSX there, the tricky one, £6 a CX. I paid £3 for it. So all in all, I'm happy with them sort of finds. I think they're great little finds, ones like that as well. So what's the best or latest finds you've had from a charity shop? Anyway, guys, I've been OGDuffy as always. And you know what we're doing, don't you? Oh, yes, this 8.4 double IPA beer, my friends, is for you. If you don't already do so, hit that subscribe button, but comment, please. Most important thing. And hit the like if you can be bothered. Cheers, guys. This beer is for you. See you on the next one.